These two guys changed my life and they don't even know it yet. My name is Angel Escobedo. I'm a recent college graduate from Chicago, and this is the start of a journey I've been avoiding for way too long. A journey I honestly should have started years ago, but never really came around to it. But it took two people who I barely knew to finally push me into it. Most people think about Harvard or talk about Harvard changing their lives academically. For me, it was two guys, Mason and Jesse. When I met them at Harvard SVMP, we talked about our ambition, our purpose, and what we want out of life. And in the middle of that, one of those conversations, they said something to me that I've really never heard before, that I should start content. My voice, my story, my energy, people need to hear it. And hearing that from two people I respected, two people who really barely knew me, really hit different. Because here's the truth. I've always been the kid who had to work from the bottom. Working since the age of 14, figuring out college by myself, hustling into finance as a non-target student, and transitioning into life after college. No roadmap, really building my network early on, and really no safety net. But I never thought that any of that mattered outside of my own world. I thought, who cares about my story? Who would even listen to me? I didn't really think any of it mattered. Mason and Jesse made me realize it does matter, because someone out there watching this right now is going through the exact same thing I went through. And they might need to see what someone who looks like them win. Someone who's first gen, someone who grew up under pressure, someone who had to grow up early, someone who had to figure everything out alone, someone who's really trying to break those generational cycles. They really reminded me that my story isn't just mine, it belongs to the people who need it. And the one saying goes, if you're talking to one person, you're talking to 1,000. So I'm hoping to make that impact. And after seeing their insane growth that they've had online, not because of clout, but because they're helping people, something finally clicked. That's when I realized I can't keep waiting for the right time. There is no right time. The right time is right now. So what's the challenge? So here I am, finally starting to record a video. No more perfection, no more overthinking, no more waiting for my life to be ready. For the next 60 days, I'm going all in on content. I'm even reading off of a script right now, but I'm documenting everything, teaching what I know, sharing my journey, helping people really level up in their lives, and challenging myself to make $10,000 from content publicly from $0. Not to flex, but to prove to my friends, the ones who want to put content out there but really are unsure, that it is possible. And to prove to anyone who's watching this right now that has that little voice that I should start, this is your sign. If I can do it, you can do it. So what you'll see over the next 60 days and beyond, hopefully you'll see how a first-gen kid builds up from scratch. I'm building a startup with some friends, 2 PhD students, and a cracked kid from the University of Florida who interned at Jane Street as a high schooler. Some resume and LinkedIn advice that actually helps you get interviews, confidence and communication hacks, raw mindset talks for people who grew up like me, the challenges of being young, hungry, and trying to figure in life out, right? And how I'm building some side revenue streams step by step, and my transparency, my 100% truth of my wins, my failures, and honestly, hopefully, my breakthroughs. I want you to see the whole journey, not just my highlight reel. So yeah, so Mason and Jesse, if you guys are watching this, appreciate you guys. You guys lit this fire, so I'm just running with it now. And to everyone else watching this, welcome to the beginning. Let's see where this thing of mine goes. It's day one, so let's get to work.